All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to start our warm-up series. So I'm going to go there, meaning I'm going to go 10 yards. I'm going to come back, and then I'll talk to you again about what our next warm-up is. So I'm going to do 2 in a row. If it's ever too fast for you, pause it, right? Do the exercise, and then come back and play the video, okay? Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of keep flowing back and forth. So here we go. First 2, I'm going to go a forward lunge, and then on the way back, a side lunge. All right, here it is. All right, here we go. Next one. I can keep going this way if we want. Next one, here we go. I'm gonna go like a leg hug and knee hug on the way there, and then a single leg kind of RDL variation on the way back. Right. So again, just watch me there back, follow along. Here we go. All right, here we go. We keep moving. This one I'm gonna do a few in a row. I'll head this way. We're gonna do a bunch of kick series. Highs, side, back kicks. So I'm gonna do all of them in a row, and I'll come back and talk to you. Here we go. I'll do one more. Whew. All right, we're moving faster. We're keeping the rhythm and keeping the pace. Now we're going to do a bunch of variations. We're doing hurdles, insides, outsides, some skipping, but it'll be a bunch of hurdle variations. Here we go. Okay, next series, still hurdles, but I'm gonna go one leg skip, one leg hurdle. So skip on one leg the whole way, hurdle on the other way the entire way. Okay, 10 yards one way, flip legs on the way back. Whew, last couple here. I'm gonna go a backward skip, and then on the way back to this line, I'm gonna do some pogo jumps, or like bunny hops. Here we go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our jump section today. So for the focus of this jump exercise or jump exercises is going to be pauses, okay? Specifically landing, okay? So anytime I say pause on your jump, the emphasis is on proper landing mechanics, getting the knees out, feet pointed straight ahead, all that good stuff, okay? So we're gonna go through 4 different kinds of jumps today, okay? 2 will be on 1 foot, 2 will be on 2 feet. Okay, so we'll start with the two-footed jumps first, as they're a little bit easier to kind of understand, and then we'll go to the single leg stuff to finish. Okay, we're gonna work off this line the entire time, so all you'll need is about not even 10 yards, maybe 5 to 8 yards of space. And again, we're just gonna pause jumps all the way through. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is a broad jump. Okay, all we're gonna do is 3 broad jumps as far as you can go, pausing each time. For this first rep, let's maybe go 90% just so you can focus on that landing, and then on that second and third rep, go as far as you can. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. Arms nice and high. I'm gonna pull my arms back. When I go for my jump, I'm gonna throw my hips forward, and then I'm gonna try and land in the exact same spot. So I'm here. 1, 2, so take your time in between reps here, guys. Again, this isn't cardio. This is for explosiveness. I made it to about that gray line over there. I'm going to try and beat that every time. Okay, so we're going 2 more times on the broad jump. Try to get a little bit further, but still make sure you're hitting that landing. Here we go, 2 more times. All right, so I got further on that jump. I'm not gonna go ahead and do a third jump just for the sake of time in this video. Go ahead and pause the video right now. I want you to hit a third set here, okay? And again, you should be getting further than that first or second jump set. Okay, welcome back. Now we're gonna go vertical jumps, okay? It's not going to be a true vertical jump. We're going to travel a little bit, but the idea is more up versus out on this one. We're going to use this line, and we're going to go 2 pauses on each side, so 4 total jumps. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to start on the opposite side just to get a different starting point. Doesn't matter too much. You're still doing 2 jumps on each side, but just to change it up, I'm going to start from the other side here. Again, you're going to do 3 reps. I'm going to do the second one here, and then you're going to do your third on your own. Nice work, guys. Knock out a third one on your own. Now we're going to shift to single leg jumping, okay? So go ahead and pause that video, knock out your third. All right, next one. We are going lateral bound, okay? So now we're going from 1 foot to the other. Again, today the idea is to control the landing, make sure that knee is over that pinky toe each time you land. That's it. We're going to do the same thing, 2 jumps on each side. And again, I'm going to start on the opposite side here. If you're doing 2 each side, doesn't matter that much. But just to start on a different side, I'll start on the opposite side here. So you guys are going to do a third rep on your own. One thing I do want to note, just because I didn't talk about in the beginning, make sure that opposite foot trails. Okay, if it's right here, you're not gonna get into that hip enough. Really drag that foot, push off into the other side. Okay, pause the video, knock out your third rep. And now we're gonna move on to hops. So this is gonna be your last one. I'm actually gonna have you do 2 on each side here, okay? So I'm gonna demo one, you'll do it. I'll demo the other side, you'll do it, okay? We're going single leg hops. All I'm gonna do is use these hash marks right here. Hash marks, yard markers, not hash marks. So 1 yard, 2 yard, 3 yard, 4 yard, and 5 yards. So you got 5 reps. So you're gonna do 1 more rep. So you did 1 on your right, you're gonna do a second one on your right. Single leg hop, 1 foot to that same foot. Now I'm gonna do 1 on my left. You guys are gonna do 2 on your left. Okay, looking like this. Absorb the landing each time, okay, like a pogo stick, up and down. Very good, guys. Again, you got 2 reps on each side here for those hops. Then you guys are done. Moving on to straight ahead speed.
All right, what's up, everybody? We have our straight ahead speed today. So we're gonna do about 4 progressions. It'll start from the ground and then we'll move our way up. They're all 100% full effort though, okay? They're not a lot of distance. They're short, 8 to 10 yards, but you gotta go full speed, give maximal effort with each repetition. Okay, here we go. First one, just so you can see my foot setup, I'm gonna use the line every time because on this one I'll show it to you this way. I have 1 knee down on the line, my other foot is close, okay? And what I want to do here is I want to drive this shin or this knee forward. That's my setup. I'm gonna lean forward. As soon as this knee pops up, I sprint, okay? I try to drive, boom, take off like a jet airplane, okay? So I'm gonna do one, I'll come back and talk to you. Here we go. All right, here we go, good work. Let's flip sides. Now I'm gonna go my other knee on the ground. This foot, again, it's close so that I can lean and I can get this shin driving forward. Everything's leaning forward. This one, I'm gonna pretend I'm in a doorway. I wanna go through that doorway as fast as I can with my body. Shoot my shoulders through it. Here we go. Whew. Hey, good work. Right now, pause it, do 1 more each side on your own. Again, the knee was down, the foot was close to the opposite knee, lean forward, punch and go. So you'll hit 1 more on each side, come back to the video. So quick pause. All right, here we go, we're back at it. What we're gonna do next, set of progressions, we're up, we're standing. We're gonna go athletic stance, okay, so feet about hip to shoulder width apart. Feet straight ahead, so we don't have our feet opened up. From here, what we're gonna do is called a falling start. What falls is our shins. Boop, my shins fall, and then I burst out. I explode through the line, okay? So the 10-yard marker, I'm gonna explode through it. So here's what it looks like. Drop and explode, here we go. All right, here we go. Do 1 more with you. Really try to drop the shins forward, the heels rise, boom, and I explode off the line. All right, here we go. Next rep. All right, hey, good work. I want you to actually do 2 more on your own. Since these are just short, explosive bursts, give me 2 more. If you need to pause the video right now, pause it and then come back and meet me on the next drill. Okay, 2 more reps. All right, here we go, everybody. We are back. This time, we are splitting our feet. I'm gonna use this line. 1 foot's in front, 1 is right behind it. Okay, if you've lifted with us before, you know this hip hinge pattern. We call it an RDL. All right, if you're new with us to SMC, all we're trying to do is bend our hip. My back has to be like a tabletop, right? That's not the position I want. I want to be like a tabletop with my back. And then I just sprint out of it. So I'm just creating a new position to start your positioning out of, and I still want you to go full speed sprint. So I'll give you 2 reps, 1 on each side to see what it looks like. Whew. All right, good work. You're gonna do these last 2 on your own. Remember, same setup. 1 foot in front of the line, 1 behind. Bend over, facing the ground. Your back's like a tabletop. So you'll hit 1 more each side, and then that is it for your speed work for today. Good work.
What's up, guys? Today's change of direction section, we are going to stick with the pause thing. Okay, so think about that jumping section that we just did. I had you pause on every jump. Every time we change direction, I'm gonna have you guys pause for a second, just so you guys can own that position, okay? Really see what it should look like, okay? So, all you'll need is 10 yards of space, just like most of our workouts. I'm gonna use the 40 and 30 as my endpoints. So yeah, let's get started. All I'm gonna do for the first one, I'm gonna go right first, okay? I'm doing shuffles only. I'm gonna pause for a full second at the 40, pause for a full second at the 30, and then come through. I do not have to pause in the middle here, okay? So 2 pauses, going that way first. So again, just like that, I'm gonna go the other side now. Notice I've paused every single time. Some of you may wanna move quickly out of that. There will be time for that. We got 16 weeks left here. Do not rush it, okay? Pause every time. I'm going left. All right, guys, so I'm gonna have you guys do 1 more on each side. So you'll pick up, shuffle right, pause at the 40, shuffle left, pause at the 30, come back to the middle, and then do the other side again, okay? Now, we're gonna switch up the pattern a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go shuffle to a sprint all the way across, still pausing at the same marks, but just manipulating the foot pattern a little bit, okay? So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it's a shuffle, a sprint, and then a shuffle. Okay, so when you go through this, just keep in mind that power position. It should look the same every single rep. As you get tired, it's probably gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go in the opposite way now. That side. Okay, so same deal. I just did one side, or one rep going that way, one rep going that way. You're gonna do 2 reps going each way, okay? Pause it, and then pick back up, okay? All right, going again. So now, we're gonna switch that pattern. We'll start with a sprint, pause at the 40, shuffle the long distance, pause at the 30, and then sprint through, okay? All right, guys, going that way now. All right, guys, you guys got one more rep on each side, so 2 reps total on each side. Then you guys are done.